I'm going to show you how to create a simple one-page zine. This was created from just one piece of printer paper, and you can fold and cut it so that it creates this little booklet. The first thing we need to do is prep the folds. So fold your piece of paper in half long ways and make sure that it's creased well. When you open it up, you want to fold it in half short ways. Crease it again very well, and you actually need to open it and fold it the opposite direction and crease again, and this is going to help it fold into the zine later. You then take half of that page and fold it to the center, crease it, unfold it and put it to the other side, and then crease it again, and do the same thing with the last half. Fold it to the center, crease it, undo, and crease to the other side. This is going to give you 8 equal rectangles. I'm going to label these really big, but you might want to just label them in the corner. This is going to be page 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to make sure to turn the paper, so that way you go for page 5, 6, and this can be page 7 or the back cover if you'd like that. And then the last one is going to be your front cover. Once you've done that, you would fold it in half short ways again and get yourself some scissors to cut down the center, but only cut halfway. So you should end up with a slit down the center of your paper. You then fold it in half long ways, close up that gap. Sometimes you might have to kind of adjust the creases a little bit, and then there you have your zine. So you should see all of your pages in the correct orientation and order. Here I have mine that I've already drawn out and put everything in the order that I want it, and it's ready to go. And this is just my practice one, so that way I could kind of mess up as much as I wanted to, and I'd be able to trace it very tidily. If you don't have a light box, you can use a window easily, or maybe just darken your lines really, really dark so that way you can see through your top paper. And it's good to have a nice clean sheet, and it's not folded yet or anything, so clean flat sheet. Get yourself a little bit of tape and make sure that you make it a little less sticky by putting it on and off the back of your hand just a little bit. That will make it so that way whenever you go to take the tape off at the end, that it won't rip your paper. It's also good, I like to have just a little bit of tape on the top piece and more of the tape on the practice sheet on the back. That way there's just less possibility of my good paper getting ripped. Now, if you want, you can skip through the next minute. I'm just going to kind of show you all tracing over my designs, and here we go. One thing I noticed when I was tracing is that my last word on my back cover was not quite centered, so I went ahead and marked with a pencil where the paper would be folded for the edge of that page and took the tape off so that way I could recenter that word before I traced it. So you can definitely adjust and move things. It's best if you can kind of get it where it needs to go so you don't have to redo that, but not a big deal. And then afterwards, all I did was erase those pencil marks. Here's the directions for folding one more time. Remove your practice and fold in half long ways. Make sure that you crease it neatly. Open it up, fold it in half short ways. Crease it and make sure that you open and crease it to the opposite side as well. Fold one half to the center and crease in both directions. And then your last half, fold to the center and crease that in both directions. Then you're going to need to fold it in half short ways and get your scissors. Cut the center, but only cut halfway. And then you'll be able to fold it into your zine. So fold it in half long ways, pinch that flat. You might have to adjust some of your creases again, and there you go.